But buyer beware. This is a World Heritage Site. It won't be easy to get permission. But we have a bigger problem with this site. Is this really terra firma? It supported 3 Great Pyramids for over 4,000 years. But can it handle over 100,000 more tons of rock?
The ancient Egyptian leveled all the base. It's wrong. Wasn't flat, it was a mountain there.
Other experts say the ancient Egyptians built on bedrock.
If you go inside the pyramid, you will see remains of the mound. It was built in a mound, it's like a hump.
Our foundation can't be left to chance. If we choose the wrong location, we could end up with something like this. The infamous bent pyramid, built for Khufu's dad, Sneferu. The angle had to be changed mid-construction because the pyramid was starting to collapse. So, we're insisting on a stable base for our pyramid. We're calling in the best engineers in the world. Some of the top guns are at work in Canada on what's going to be the tallest building in the country. Over 80 floors of high-end retail and condos. That requires a sure footing.
So if I was going to build a pyramid today, the first thing, as with any structure that you want to build, the key is making sure you have a good foundation. The key to that is making sure you do a proper geotechnical investigation to determine the strength and distribution of those good soils or rock below the site.
Geotechnical engineers like Jason Crowder know before anything goes up, something must come down.
My job is to look at the actual resistance of the soils or rock and factor those loads or resistances down.
That means predicting how sturdy the ground is and designing the right foundation. A good foundation provides a level base and distributes the weight evenly.
Despite it being 1,000 feet tall and a very large building, the loads that we're carrying are actually quite a bit less in terms of the gravity loads than what you'd see in the pyramids.
Kevin McLean is a structural engineer. He makes sure the things we build don't fall down.
Our building's self-weight is around 150,000 metric tons, whereas the pyramids obviously are quite a lot heavier than that.
So, what can this lightweight tower tell us about our heavy-hitting modern pyramid? Structural engineer Kevin McLean is part of the team responsible for the construction of this modern tower, which will eventually be the tallest one in Canada. Still, its 165,000 tons don't hold a candle to the modern pyramid we have in mind. Our foundation will be at least 6 million tons.
So you wouldn't want to build it on a peat bog or in loose sands or soils, things like that. You want a solid foundation. So very much like what we've done here, we've carried the loads very far down onto bedrock. And in the case of a pyramid, you'd want to build that right on bedrock or right on very dense soils.
Our location fits the bill. The ground under the Giza Plateau is solid limestone.